Game on the line. Who would take the last shot?
Me. That's a dumb question. Me.
What's going on, everybody? Channel 6 Media live and in full effect on this Thursday night. You know, we got some topics between the Knicks, you know, Pickens, Saban to the White House, and much, much more going on tonight. Got my man's Attack Mode CEO.
What it do, ladies and gents? I am in the building. Let's do it.
Yep.
Let's make it
We
happen.
got Mr. Marcus probably going to join us later on, as well as Mr. Polo Smith with his random show ups.
That's a good way to put it.
You know, he like
That's a
that
good
little like back in the day we used to play Mortal Kombat and you be like, Toasty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't hit that down block or whatever it was.
Oh, it's Scorpion.
No.
Are you talking about the regular uppercut?
No. To get the reptile.
Shoot. You have to
Smoke. I think it was Smoke.
Oh, you talking about to fight against?
Yeah, remember because he used to pop his little head up every time he did.
Here's the thing. You have to be, you know that I mean, yeah, we're off topic, everybody, but it's all good. You know that area. This is part 2, I think it was, in that area called the living forest with the trees making all that noise. Mm-hmm. That's where you'll fight them at, or you will get access to them.
Right. And then you would fight Jade in the portal area. I think it was the portal area.
Yeah.
So, you know, whenever Polo Smith jump on, that's like a special character.
I mean, kind of. Which one you want to go ahead and tackle first? The Pickens one?
The first thing I'll do is say Knicks.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just done stuff on my face. I'm good now.
Hey, what was that? What was that you busting out, man?
Chick-fil-A. I had a strip and soup.
I got you. I mean, it don't matter. We can. It don't really matter though.
But so what you think, man? Knicks up 2-0. They legit or not?
I think so, man. I think so. It's hard. It's I've never seen like back to backs like to be down that same amount of points and then come back, bro. I think so, man. And plus, I think this is the year of the final season of that Boston group anyway. So I think that's what's about to happen, man. I think this is set up for that whole breakup. So I mean, either it's gonna be it could still easily go 7 games. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna call 6. But it can easily go 7. Your thoughts?
I think Boston is losing these games. Right. I think the first 3 quarters of the game is pretty much how the game should be going. All the talent and skill is on Boston's side. But I don't know what it is after that last quarter start. It's like they get too complacent or too comfortable and Knicks run it up. Then you too busy trying to close all the holes and play tight that you lose the game. But you got to also understand these jokers are shooting up 40, 53 pointers and making like 10.
That's the problem, man. Live by, die by, man. Go to the damn paint.
again, if you doing that, you plan to lose the game. Now, mind you, if they would have hit half of those shots, we'd be saying they up 2-1.
Yep.
So again, that just tells me that Boston is playing. They losing the game. They're giving the game. New York is not. I don't want to take nothing from them because they're winning the games, obviously. But it's not like they're taking over the game or they're not. It's they gradually, cutting into the lead while they just chuck up threes and miss.
And now get this, I'm finna add to that. If you notice, New York is driving more to the hole.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Boston need to be doing. See, when you shoot threes and miss, here's the thing you have to look at. That's only one possession, bro. One. Shot miss, that's it.
They're not playing
So
half-court basketball. Once they cross the half court, they're not playing half-court basketball. They run, and they shoot. And then they taking maybe, 10 seconds off the shot clock?
What is that?
And then you giving New York time to go catch up.
And that's why New York is up 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
So they keep that up here. They just might get swept.
I don't think they'll get swept.
Put it this way, gentlemen sweep.
I still think Boston wins in 6. I still think they can win the next 4 straight.
Damn.
Because
I don't see.
They haven't put a complete game together. Now, mind you, the Knicks haven't really put a complete game together because they just been, they've been playing, but I don't think they put a complete game. But even if they both play at their best, I still think Boston has the edge.
Yeah, they do. They got the players, but you don't think those comebacks from 20 points down isn't considered a complete game?
No.
Why?
Because they was getting dominated the whole game. They were getting dominated for the first 3 quarters, both games. And then towards the end of the third and then all of the fourth quarter, Boston just seems to collapse.
Okay, I see where you're going. So in order for it to be a complete, you have to basically dominate the majority.
Yeah. That's what you got to win all phases of the game. Defense, offense, rebounds, turnovers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But
I'm happy. Like, I'm happy they losing, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not. I think New York winning is good for the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm not a fan of the Knicks like that, but I think if they're winning, that's good for the NBA. High market, history, prestige, all that good stuff.
I just like different teams. That's what I like. It's nothing wrong with if certain teams have their runs or their dynasty runs or whatever. All right, fine and dandy. But I just like different teams in it, man. If you're gonna run your dynasty, go ahead and run them, but get it on out the way.
Like, I would like for it to be like Minnesota, New York in the finals. Cat versus Minnesota. Cat versus Anthony Edwards.
OKC, man. Minnesota ain't getting through them, bro.
OKC got to get through Denver.
And they will.
Nah.
Yeah, they are. All right.
Nah. Joker gonna put a stop to that, bro.
Can't do it by himself, man.
He won't. Oh,
Trust me.
They gonna get back on it. They gonna get back on that horse.
All right, man. All right, man. Hey, just watch. You'll see.
I think I still think like I'm just not a fan of OKC, bro. Like nothing about them to me is intriguing or fun or nothing. I mean, they're a nice little young group, but
All right, man. That whole core, that whole squad done been together now for somewhere between 3 to 5 seasons already, at least. Telling you, man.
wasn't
All right.
Shaw just been there what 3 years, right? He just got traded not too long ago,
Who?
right?
Who?
Alexander.
SGA?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for that insane package when he went to the Clippers and it was man, it was boy that package was so big. And now you're looking at it now, it pans out that Oklahoma City did the best thing by getting Gillis, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
because PG ain't paying out, and then whoever the other people was, what they doing?
Right.
So yeah, hey, OKC benefiting from that, man. They're gonna win it, man. They're gonna win the West. I don't know about winning it all, but they're gonna win the West, man. It's time for them, man. They've been knocking close to that door for the last 3 or 4 seasons, man.
You right. You right. They have, but I still think I don't know. I still like Minnesota and Golden State out the West. Like I think the winner of this series to me has the better chance to make it to the finals.
Mm. We are going to see. We're going to find out. That's for sure. But I'm
Because
a
this game too for them, right?
for who?
For Golden State.
Yeah,
Because they're,
yeah.
they're like, yeah, I think they were like the last ones to start, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
Houston down, I mean, not Houston, Indiana up 2-0, right?
Yeah, which is crazy, man.
Um, New York up 2-0, then 1-1 Denver. Yeah. So what you think about this Pickens to Dallas?
Well, what's the receiver name?
CD?
I'm, yeah. So now he has a pretty decent running mate. Uh, I mean, make some difference, but it won't be that big of a difference, to be honest with you, because that's just strictly passing game, but they have no running game.
I mean, they
You
got
know what I mean?
what? They got like 2, 3 running backs back there, don't it?
Who?
What that boy name is? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I'll tell you
I
right
just
now.
don't I just don't see it, man. I mean, it'll help out, you know what I mean? But I don't really think it's gonna be a huge deal, man. But the main thing is this here: can Pickens, calm his ass down instead of being this diva that he portrayed himself to be when he was in Pittsburgh? Can he come in and handle his business?
Man, he ain't no diva, dog.
I guess you
Man,
haven't been
ain't no
paying. I
diva,
get.
dog.
I guess you haven't
How
been
he a
paying attention
diva?
to how he been. I'm gonna say it again. Have you been paying attention to how he been acting when he was in Pittsburgh? Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
You have been paying attention to how he been
How
acting
he
over
been
there?
acting? I thought he been acting like a
Come,
like a, a true number one.
true hell, True. Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on. Let
So
me think for a
they
second.
got
Hold on. Where did he go to school at? No wonder you defending his
the
ass. Okay.
the
That makes
the
sense.
University
That make
of Georgia. The
that that
University of
that make
Georgia.
it makes sense now. It adds up now. Instead of
Nah,
keeping it
not even that.
real,
I
instead of
mean,
keeping it real, come
no,
on, fam.
I'm keeping. All right. So before I get into the George Pickens thing, the Cowboys got Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, and Jadon Blue as their running backs. So they got
Miles Sanders
depth.
and who was the other two?
Javonte Williams and Jadon Blue. That's the dude that you got from Texas, I think. Right.
From
One
Houston?
of them was from Texas. No,
Oh,
Texas.
the
The running back.
University of Texas.
Yeah,
Oh, um, I mean,
I think Jadon Blue was from Texas. Yeah.
we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. It's definitely
But
going to help CD. It'll help CD Lamb out pretty good though.
to answer your question, who has been George Pickens' quarterback?
Oh, so sounds like you're trying to make some kind of justification. Is that what it is?
I'm not making a justification. I'm just stating facts, sir. Kenny Pickett, Mason
Regard
Rudolph,
NFL
Justin
quarterbacks,
Fields,
NFL quarterbacks,
Russell
not
Wilson.
college, not high school quarterbacks, NFL quarterbacks.
No. Let's just get this right. Right. NFL backup quarterbacks, not elite, not above average. Not
Hey,
I might give Russell Williams average right now, but everybody else has been below subpar.
hey,
You
I
talking
well
about
I tell you what,
a
who?
first round bust. Pickett.
Oh, okay,
You can say Justin Fields too, bust. Mason Rudolph. I mean, serviceable backup.
serviceable would be the right word to attach to him.
And then Russell Wilson.
Hey,
All I'm
but put it
saying
this
is,
way, he's all right. He's at a place now where he can actually get the ball. So we're gonna see. We're gonna
yeah,
see. And when he don't, that's the part you need to pay attention to. When he don't get it.
I'm just saying, if he open, he open. You know what I'm saying? All he's saying is he open.
Yeah, but hey, sometimes the QBs don't always catch that one because he pretty much got his sights in the opposite
because they
direction of where he at.
because they're not good quarterbacks.
We talking about Dak now.
I'm talking about who he had, because right now, I'm just saying, you talking about it, if you're a good quarterback, you'll see it though.
Am I
If you
lying?
got okay, but am I lying when I say he has had below average quarterbacks?
Nah, you telling the truth. I just
Okay,
messing with you.
so
Nah, you telling the truth.
so when your progressions ain't reading right, you know what I'm saying? Like you might be reading the progressions backwards. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends on the person slash QB, man. I mean, everybody, all QBs don't have the same progression, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
some good and sharp with it. Some of them just downright just don't have it, just aren't good. So, but he's at a place where that ball should be evenly distributed out, and we're gonna see if he's gonna make an impact or not. But like I say, just the part though, just have to keep an eye on him when it's those
Mm-hmm.
times where he don't get the ball, and let that camera just shine over there on that sideline and just kind of see how he carry himself. That's gonna tell it. But we'll see.
All I'm saying is when he start outperforming CD Lamb, you gonna be like, dang.
I mean, hey, we can revisit that conversation. I'm like, hey, homeboy did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I have no issues. You know what I'm saying? Giving him his props, man. Just go out there and do your job. And hopefully his play can translate to W's, man, instead of L's. But we'll see.
You right. You right. You right.
God dang, bro. Let me read something to this from 5 hours ago. This has nothing to do with our actual topics. Former NFL tight end Kevin Ware Jr. has been sentenced to 30 years in prison for murdering his girlfriend and then setting fire to her corpse. What the fuck, God?
Golly.
Damn.
That's crazy.
But anyway, and also, seems it says here that Joe Flacco is poised to be the number one quarterback for the dog pound.
Well, makes sense. Veteran,
I'm not
leader,
surprised at that
Super
though.
Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Me neither. Am I
Okay.
breaking up?
Nah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. No, because my internet's running slow, so
Nah,
I'm trying to
no,
figure out
no,
why.
no, you good.
Um, but what you think about saving to the White House?
Oh man. I think first I didn't know nothing about this, but if I try to put two and two together, Saban just had a just all around issue with this thing anyway. A personal beef, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
And so to team up with Orange Face Bastard, um, I mean, I don't know, man. It's certain things that just need to just leave alone, man. That was a long time coming with this NIL stuff. Thanks to Ed O'Bannon for damn near over 25 years ago or so. But like I said, man, Staben just spearheading this just out of this is personal for him because he's trying to dismantle that thing. So I guess who better than to link up with? You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it, man. It's personal. He might not come out and say that, but it has been because he has been at the times during some interviews with certain people or not or even the game day. He done had his little open mic sessions and said his little pieces or whatever as far as how he just do not like it, period
Mm-hmm.
whatsoever. But that's my thing. He don't. It's personal. What about your take on it?
Shoot, I think I hope he shut down the NIL.
What?
Yup. I'm not a
Why?
fan. I'm not a fan of it
Why you not a fan of it?
because these jokers just be. I'm gonna quit here and I'm gonna go there for more money. Look at the whole Tennessee
Now,
situation.
granted,
I
there
was
should
never a
be
fan.
some. They. Oh, I was. I
I
mean,
was never a
cause
fan.
I mean, name, image, and likeness, bro.
No, I get it, and I think we talked about it a couple of shows ago. It's
We
like
did. Yeah, we
my
did.
my thing was like, dude, you already got a scholarship, full ride. So what if I were to say, well, since you getting an NIL deal, I'm gonna pull your scholarship and you got to pay it out your pocket from your NIL? Would I be wrong?
Or look at it this way. Like, what if a huge significant injury happens? It
That's part of the
having
game.
I know, but having that on attached to you, meaning the NIL, that money. Now, is all of that medical stuff gonna be covered?
I mean, then
Because
do
if it's
that.
not, then guess what? He's got something that person has something that can take care of that though.
I would rather you have an insurance policy or something than to get cash. You could be like, look, I'm gonna give you a full ride. I'm gonna cover your medical. I'm gonna cover your whatever, and call it a day. The whole purpose of going to college and playing sports is to make it to the next level. Now you going to high school just so you can go to college to get an NIL deal and don't care if you make it afterwards.
I mean, it may be a handful or less than that probably does have that mindset, and but you have that other the majority that
But
like
that's
okay.
but I'm saying that's my thing. Like you could be a trash player and get a small NIL deal and be set. Or you could be a superstar, 5-star recruit and get a massive NIL deal, and you could be like, all right, give me my 4-5 million. And then next year, all right, well, I ain't like what happened here, so I'm gonna jump to the next school. They're gonna give me 6 million.
I mean,
I'm just
now
saying, like
Ben,
my thing is like, bro, get you. All I'm saying is, look, you got a full ride. Let me cover you for housing. Let me cover your food, and let me cover your insurance. So if you get hurt, you're covered. And then just set the limit.
uh,
Max is 500,000. There you go. Boom. That's still a lot of money for a college student.
yeah. I mean,
500,000. You know what I could do with 500,000 right now? If you say he go 500,000,
oh, I know I can do a lot, bro.
I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm set for life, but I'm saying $500,000 still take me a good. Shoot.
Yeah, that'll last me for a long time, bro. Because I mean, I'm not a lavish type.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So
Hey,
oh
y'all can
yeah,
hear me?
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah, we
sound
can
kind
hear
of
you.
low, but I can hear you.
All right, all I'm gonna say is, without that NIL, Georgia don't get them 2 back-to-back championships. We just don't.
Ooh, now speak on it, man. Because eyes off and
We
now,
don't. I
I'm
don't know
gunning
if my
for you
signal
now,
about to
cuz.
go out. I don't know if my signal about to go out, but I can jump back on when I get to the crib. But I just want to make that known. Without the NIL, without the
Mm.
transfer portal, and without the college football playoff, as in if we still had the BCS was still in place, you take all that away, we don't have those back-to-back championships. No college football playoff, no NIL, no transfer portal. We don't get those 2 back-to-back championships.
So let me
Talk
read.
it, talk it,
Let me
talk
read
it,
this. Let me read this. Georgia's
talk it.
Georgia's NIL landscape was just evolving as they won their national championships back to back. The NCAA hadn't fully embraced the NIL at the time when we won our back to back championships. We strategically positioned itself for the future, while some players did have NIL deals. They weren't big, and it wasn't everybody. Only a few had the NIL. So that's my rebuttal.
Well,
Now,
if
do we have a $40 million roster like Texas does right now, or a $20 million roster that Ohio State had this past year when they won their national championship? Nope, we did not. And if you think about it, all our players that we had that won a national championship, They was already there for 3-4 years.
Most of them, ain't it?
Yeah. Because you got to remember, the first time we won a natty, we had 5 players go in the first round, all defensive players. Jordan, Jalen Carter. I mean, not Jordan Davis, N'Kobe Dean. Who else it was? Lewis Seen. It was like 5 of us that went to the first round. Like we had the most players picked ever in the first round, and we had the most players drafted ever in the NCAA that year.
But you saying, oh, okay. I mean, look, man, you dissing it, man, but believe me, it played a major part in that program, bro. So see that goes hand in hand, fam. Without it, but especially though that Porter though, because bro, man, listen, a lot of teams wouldn't be where they at now, man, if it weren't for that, man. So that just made things just wide open, man. Open season. You know what I mean? But as far as
check this out, Georgia emphasized NIL opportunities through on-field performance and team contribution. So we wasn't just handing cash out to people. You had to earn that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Just saying, bro.
It's not a problem there, If that's that should be all teams' motto when it comes to that, earning it. That's cool. I'm with that. But so just knowing, now remember, just having that though is important.
Mm-hmm.
It just is, and having that portal is just as important. So I mean, there's always going to be that half, that split down the middle. Half is for it, the half is against it. I'm definitely for it. You know what I mean? So, because you just, as long as of course you're not going to get nothing as soon as you touch down. You got to actually put in that work, and then you'll be evaluated after the fact, and it goes from there. But yeah, because I mean, it's not like as soon as you walk through that door, as soon as you step foot on campus, you already got a NIL package already in place. Hell no. But get them pads on, get their helmet on, get strapped up, and get ready. Make it happen. And then after that first year, or at least, well, you know what? Let me back up. Half the season anyway. Something there should be some sort of a evaluation at that point, somewhat, and then it just goes from there. So, then after that, as years pass, then of course, it depending on who the player is and what type of contributions they put out on the field, it'll eventually go up. What's up?
Also, we only had 2 players that came from the transfer portal in those back-to-back championships.
Oh, really? Just 2?
Well, 3, but 1 got kicked off the team. Rick Gilbert.
What one of them? Didn't y'all have a running back or something?
This year we did. We had ETN this year.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking about. Okay.
Yeah, but back then we had what's that boy name?
Then y'all had Dalvin Cook brother at that time, or no?
Oh, yeah.
James Cook.
James Cook.
And by the way, Dalvin Cook, man, that's Florida State product. So that means so you got that. So you got that bloodline strong now. I always remember that now.
Yeah, but his brother went to where?
Yeah, I know, but
and who got a ship?
inside that
Who got
blood, bro.
who got the ship though?
Both of them do.
No, they don't. You tried it, huh? No.
The younger brother got one, man.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Just making sure. Now, yeah, we had Arik Gilbert, Darian Kendrick, who was a cornerback, and Tyke Smith, who was a safety / cornerback.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's my rebuttal to Marcus right there.
I mean, let's see what's the
the Canelo fight. That was the other one.
Nah, we have hold on.
Did I miss one?
Yeah, okay. No. We touched on it. Okay, since that came up. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna be down at that time. So man, I'm hoping we get suited up somewhere and go out and watch it all together, man. I'm gonna just say that right there, full disclosure. I don't know.
It's September, right?
Yeah.
What day?
You know what? I'm gonna miss it because my last day here. Because basically I want to be out before October the 1st. So I'm 19th and 20th is gonna be my 2 days. So I'm gonna miss it because that fight is, I think it's the 14th, I believe.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
That's a Sunday. No, it might be the. It may
As
be
long as
the.
it
I
ain't,
think it's that weekend though, 12th or 13th.
as long as it ain't the first week, we good.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't the first weekend.
Yeah,
It's gonna be the second weekend.
Yeah, because my twin's birthday is the beginning of the month, and then my birthday like a few days after that. So, yeah, 03, baby, 03.
I got you, man.
But I don't know. What you think, man? Big last super fight for a while, or
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's been dry, man.
I mean, we had the Fury and old buddy fight, Usyk, not too long ago.
Super. The key word, super.
I mean, those were heavyweights, though.
I'm not saying that they weren't, bro, but big names, man.
Bro,
These
Tyson
are.
Fury is not a big name. He was a champ.
You want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah.
Big name. He was a name. If you want big names, the fight that we are actually talking about now, those are big names, bro. Big names. And I must keep on going now that we on it. I'm going for my boy Bud.
I know you would.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've been following him for quite some, man. That Omaha, Nebraska native, man. He finna rep, man.
Nah. Canelo finna put him down, bro. I think Canelo gonna knock him out, bro. This man moving up 2 weight classes, ain't it?
I believe so. If not one or two. One of the two.
I'm just saying that's a lot of power coming behind them that you're not used to yet. That's a lot of speed for Canelo. They probably for that size.
Punches is punches, man. Listen, that dude. All right, man. You're gonna see.
Nah, you gonna see, man. Everybody gonna be like Crawford. All right, bro. All right.
It's gonna go to full. It's gonna go to full 12.
Oh,
yeah, I say that. Matter of fact, it's gonna be. Matter of fact, I think, and I could be wrong. I think it's gonna be decided by straight down to the decision maker, the scorecard people. Basically, Crawford gonna win by just all his punches landed. That's it. It's gonna be that kind of a fight. It ain't gonna be no
Gotcha.
knockdown type. It ain't gonna be no knockdown type of deal. That's what I think. So I'm assuming you going for Canelo.
Bro.
Night we were just previously talking about the Canelo fight versus Bud Crawford. As I told my cuz that I'm going for Bud Crawford, even though he's had to go up 2 weight classes to match up with Canelo. That's fine, but he is going for Zero Cool is going for Canelo because of his power. But we'll see how things go when that particular night comes about. But I also stated that it's going to go the full 12 rounds, and it will be decided by the scorekeepers because I think there will be no knockdowns. It'll just be all basically punches landed, in my personal opinion. I don't think it'll be a knockdown. Uh, two fighters, different styles, but they're damn hella good fighters. So we'll see. But in my opinion, I'm just gonna stick with my pick. I'm gonna stick with Bud, and the chips are gonna fall where they may. And hopefully, I'm pretty sure they're gonna give the crowd what they want. It's probably gonna be, in my personal opinion, probably one of the biggest fights in quite some time. And okay, just got word my cuz Zero Cool about to sign back in. And yeah, it's just I think it's gonna be a great fight. Again, 12. I'm going for Bud, and the crowd is gonna get what they paid for. 12 rounds of boxing, 12 rounds of entertainment. Everybody should be happy in the end. And we'll see. It should that whole matchup should just keep us all on our feet, all on our toes, just guessing who will or will not win the fight. But we'll see how it goes. So yo, you back? I don't hear you. Zero Cool trying to get situated, trying to get back on the mic. We got some bad weather going on out there at Charlotte Cackalack. Hopefully to get better. That's kind of interrupting what he's got going on as far as him trying to get fully back on. And that's understandable. And let's see. On to some other news. Just checking out this score for the Western Conference semifinals between the Warriors and the Timberwolves. And from what I see here, the Timberwolves are up by 14, 56-42, going into the third quarter. And as far as that particular game goes, I will assume that the Timberwolves.
All right, can you hear me now?
All right, you good? I can hear you.
Yeah, I
All
got an
right.
ESPN alert said
Anthony Edwards hurt.
Ant-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh man,
Hurt
are
his
you
I
ankle.
don't know
serious?
exactly what happened because I ain't had a chance to read it, but he
Hurt
left the
his ankle.
game.
Yeah, it was an ankle
Lord,
injury.
Lord have mercy. That's a game changer, that man.
All right, I'm back now. I'm good. GWOD
That's
good.
what's all right. All right. That's a
GWOD
that's
good.
that's a game changer, that man.
All right, it says available to return. So he all right. He good. Dramatics. That's all it is. Dramatics.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, it's unless it's a severe one. I don't think he's gonna miss it, man. I think he's gonna. You know how they do, just like the NFL. They wrap that guy up, massage it, or do whatever they need to do,
Mm-hmm.
and insert your behind back in that game, man, and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
go hard for the squad, man. 'Cause
What
they
did
got
Joker?
it. They got
What did Joker Paulo Smith at, man? Hey, don't be running. Don't say you just
MIA, MIA, man.
I'm just calling them out, dog. Just calling them out.
MIA. Hopefully he'll go ahead and tune in, man. Yeah. We, I don't know, man. Hopefully he'll come. I mean, we all seen the text,
Yep.
so I guess we
Oh, speaking of, I know we were talking about Canelo and Bud before my jump restarted. You saw Pacquiao coming back, right?
what?
He gonna
Get the
fight.
fuck out of
He
Get
gonna
the
fight.
fuck out of here, man.
He gonna fight Barrios, Mario Barrios again.
Who is that?
Ain't that the dude that knocked him out? Or was that a
I
different guy?
don't. I I don't know. That's something that needs to be looked up. I have no idea, man.
Yeah, he fighting Mario Barrios.
When was the first fight then? If this being a part two.
Oh, I thought it was a dude that I thought this would have been like part 5 or part 6. I don't know. It might be a
Oh,
different guy I'm thinking about.
damn, dang. Okay, I don't know. I'm not even. Let me see.
Yeah, he's supposedly gonna unretire to fight Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title.
Hmm.
But I could be thinking about the wrong person.
Okay, Pacquiao versus Barrios. Unretired fight. Oh,
Oh yeah, it's a
okay.
different guy. This ain't the guy I'm thinking about.
So it's somebody else.
Yeah, some young cat. Well, he looked
Oh,
young. Yeah, he's 29. Now, mind you,
I
Pacquiao 46.
yeah, I know. Uh, I mean, if to me personally, honestly, I'm gonna tell you who I would like for him to come back for, but I know it ain't gonna happen though.
Floyd.
Yeah, because he had his ass. Yeah,
Yeah, he did. Floyd, but
he
big.
had his ass. So um, that one there would be the one I would want to. But I'm going to tell you though, Floyd try he don't he know if he comes back that zero is going to turn into that one, and he don't want that. He want to stay undefeated, bro.
Definitely. That's why he be taking these non-sanctioned fights and these non-exhibitionists.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? That shit calculated, man. He want to have the zero in the column. He don't want to have no one or two or three up over there.
No,
So
I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. Like his last few fights weren't that great.
his last few.
Hold on, let me look.
Hmm. When that Bleacher Report.
Let's see. So you had Mayweather versus.
You talking about his last actual fight, right?
Yeah, so he had. All right, so he had. So before the McGregor fight, right? Because I don't really count the McGregor fight. I don't count the The one he fought the Thai boxer or whatever it was. Then he fought Logan Paul,
Mm-hmm.
and then I ain't talking about those fights. I ain't talking about anything after Conor McGregor forward.
Okay.
Right. So he had before McGregor, he had Andre Berto, which he won on decision. Then he had Manny Pacquiao, and that was 2015.
The Manny one?
That can't be right.
Dang. It
That
just
can't be right.
flies, man.
You only fought him once, right?
Who, Manny?
Yeah.
Uh
I would have sworn he fought him
I
early.
believe so, man. Excuse me. I think he fought him
This can't
I
be.
think he I think he fought him once, man. I believe. Well, yeah, I mean, man, boxing, man, just as a whole, bro. After this one, I mean, I just don't really like see it, man.
Yeah. All right. So
Like a act.
here we go. The new Wikipedia wouldn't let me down. All right. So Conor McGregor was his last official fight. So before that, he fought Andre Berto in 2015. And then the Manny Pacquiao fight,
Mm-hmm.
which was in 2015. Dang, I would have sworn it was earlier than that. And then he had Marcos Medina
Mm-hmm.
back to back. So he fought him back to back. And then Canelo.
You know
Oh,
what?
shoot.
I just thought about it. Two fighters that I would like to see Floyd, and the two that's about to fight in September.
Mhm.
Canelo already done fought Floyd before, right?
Yeah, that was like when he was like still like just getting in the game.
So either or those two, perfect. But Floyd, I know this man's smart enough to know those two. He don't want that smoke, man.
Yeah, because he only got 2 losses and one of them came to Floyd. Canelo.
Mm. So yeah, so in that case, then for them two, that'll be part two.
Mm-hmm.
So
But I
yeah,
think,
that
right now though, how old Floyd? Floyd like in his 50s now, ain't he?
close to it. I'm not
48.
exactly sure.
He 48.
Okay.
Right. He just turned 48. He's too old now.
Don't say he too old. Hell, look who you just mentioned.
Yeah, look and then look at who fought just a few months ago and how he looked.
Who? Who?
Tyson.
Come on, man.
Just saying.
Yeah, I know. What,
All I'm saying is,
50?
once you get to that point, man, like one, why you boxing? You're already at that age where one punch can mess you up even worse than what you could have had before.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know.
know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'll be like, I'm done with it. I ain't. You won't be seeing me no more. I ain't got no reason.
Who your boxing go? Like, who your pound for pound boxing go?
Whew. Damn, man. Wow. Oh man. I'm gonna name this one person because I'm biased because this is who I got my middle name from, and that's Sugar Ray.
Okay.
My middle name
Yeah, Leonard. Yeah, I know. That's not bad. That's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick. I mean, he got some good fights. I mean, shoot, he fought Tyson and won too, right? Or was that
Uh,
somebody? Was that another Sugar?
no,
It was
no,
Sugar Ray
no.
Leonard and then Sugar Ray Robinson, right?
Yeah, Robinson is old school though.
I mean, Leonard is too.
Yeah, what Robinson is
Before, okay,
before Leonard, way before Leonard.
but Leonard fought Tyson 2-1, right? Or no?
I don't know if he. You have to look. You have to
I can get that.
search that.
Right.
Search that guy.
Did Sugar Ray Leonard fight Mike Tyson? No, he did. Dang,
Okay.
different eras, different weight classes. I don't know who I was thinking about. I'm gonna give you my goat. And now
Who?
he my goat because I watched him from the very beginning.
I know, and I have an idea who you're gonna say, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see if it's the right one.
Body head banging entertainment.
Oh,
Is that
Roy
who you think?
Jones. Okay. Oh
Yeah.
no. I was thinking somebody else. Okay.
Who you were thinking?
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Nah, he up there though. He up there. He up there.
Okay. Okay.
He was a brawler, but nah, I like Roy Jones, boy. That's my goat. Prime, couldn't nobody mess with prime Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, he was tough. Now
That drug was
he was
he
tough.
won,
He was tough, man.
and he was moving up weight classes, down weight classes. He ain't
Yeah.
care. He was going for it.
Yeah, he was. He was a bad boy. That's for sure. Can't take nothing away from him, man.
Hey, I remember what it was, Fight Night, I think it was called. The little boxing game that was on PlayStation 2 back in the days.
Yeah.
That was my
I
game.
never played no only boxing game I played, bro. You ready for this?
Punch out.
You know it. The only game I played, period, bro.
Oh man.
That one there. And you know how far back that was?
You ain't never played Fight Night?
None, bro. None.
George Foreman boxing?
No, trust me, bro.
What
Only one
about
I
the
played was
one?
Mike Tyson Punch Out, fam. I played none of them.
No, you had to play the one with what was it, Rumble in the Bronx or Rumble boxing with a dude with the afro and he had a little
As the systems, you know what I mean, progressed. You know what I mean?
uh-huh.
Bro, none. You know what I'm saying? Like none. I touched now boxing game, bro.
Bro, you missed out on
Now
some good ones, bro.
I seen them or whatever, but I'm like, they ain't really like, Mike, get this one, get
Fight
that.
Night.
Nah,
Oh
nah.
yeah. Get them
I was
haymakers.
man. I was man. You know, we was Street Fighter, man. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, bro.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? That.
Yeah, the new Mortal Kombat is dope too, though.
I want to get.
I haven't played
Man,
the remake or Mortal Kombat 1 or whatever they call it now. But I
the
played up
remake.
to yeah. You know, they reset the whole story.
Oh, for real?
Oh boy, look, is that Polo Smith and his looking like he look like a police officer.
Pop your collar there, young fella.
Yeah, what's happening,
What
fella?
happened? What happened? What happened?
I'm looking like Officer Miles, man. What you is, man?
Hey man, top coach finest in the paint booth, brother.
I hear you.
What's good, man?
Ain't nothing. Oh, that Mortal Kombat 1 is legit. I got it.
Yeah, I haven't played. I played all the way up to what was it? Not X. What came out the X? XL?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it XL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good because they reset, like Ozzy said, they reset the whole story.
Yeah, I mean, dog,
Basically.
if you don't even play the game, just go to YouTube and go from Mortal
And watch
Kombat.
the playthrough. Yeah.
Yeah, just
I
go
watched
from,
it. The story is ridiculous long, man.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
all three of them. Good though. I watch them sometimes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just like the
They
lore
tough,
and
man.
everything. Yeah.
So do I, man. So do I. Smith, what's on your mind, man?
Oh, I can't tell y'all on live, dog.
Oh
What
boy.
the man? What is this? You should have said that in the chat, bro.
Yeah, ain't nothing like nah. I can't tell y'all what's going on live
Man, what in the world, man?
because it involves the boys in blue.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I tell
Okay.
y'all after we go live.
Okay. All right.
Oh man, but yeah,
So to show you or to tell you the recap, I don't know if you saw the head the our topics or whatever.
Hmm.
What we talked about was the Pickens, the Dallas, Saban's orange face bastard and his decision to the co-sign with him in this NIL
Oh,
teardown, and the New York Knicks, are they legit, and then the Canelo and Crawford fight.
all right. Let's hit on the Donald Trump. Let me put voice my opinion on that thing. It's a bunch
look,
of
We
BS.
hold on. Before you go on, all political
Yeah.
opinions are opinions of the people. Did not reflect. You know what a little thing he put on the bottom. It don't reflect what we work at, where we at, all that good
That's right.
jazz.
That's right.
Let's put that
Marcus
out there
put
before.
Marcus keep put that back on the bottom ticker, fam.
Right.
I just want to put that out there before we start talking politics. You know, I'm not a big politics guy, but
Me
before we
neither.
do,
but,
Mm-mm.
but I
Well,
know what.
go ahead.
But nah. First of all, Nick Saban ain't one of them boys to get paid in the first place.
good.
You know what I'm saying? Nick Saban wanted to keep all the money for himself. That's why he retired. Cause I listened to some of David Pollack talking about it. He felt like David Pollack tried to make like Nick Saban the best dude for the job.
I think so.
I don't think so. And then you bring Tommy Tuberville involved in this thing, dog. This
The best
dude,
dude, the best dude for what job?
like, you bringing Tommy Tuberville involved, cause didn't he win some kind of election? He's something in Alabama or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, he is. I don't know what it is, but yeah, he's got some type of some kind of status on attached to his name.
Well,
I
I
want
put it like
so
this: what you call the
Tuberville
orange,
is a
orange,
United
the
States
orange guy?
is a United States
The
orange,
orange
congressman.
guy best friend.
orange face bastard.
Yeah, they
Tuberville is a United
friends.
States
So
congressman.
Oh,
Oh,
he a
like I
United States
said,
congressman.
man,
Congressman. Oh, okay, we got you.
I feel like that whole thing. Like I understand. It's like what Ozzy was saying the other week. It has gotten a little out of control with some of these kids. You know what I'm saying? Especially like Buddy at Tennessee. Okay, yo, you already done did a deal for what it was, 2 mil. I think he was getting 2 mil or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you wanted 4. You and your daddy got greedy, y'all want 4 mil. Dude, you ain't do all that now. Yeah, y'all made the playoff, but you got blown out by Ohio State.
Didn't beat Georgia either.
Right.
Nah, I mean he made it look bad. He made he put a he
Nah,
the way
he
the way he conducted business.
right.
He kind of somewhat put a stain on the NIL
Nah,
thing a little
he
bit, not
he,
not to, not totality though.
to me, he ain't the one that made it look bad to start it off. It was the dude that was at UNLV at the beginning of the year.
Beginning
Slocum,
of the year.
he
Yep.
he went to the front. He went to the school after he won his first 2 games. Then you go to the school. Hey, today's price ain't yesterday's price or something. He went and told them.
But if I recall right, I think he wanted $1 million because that's what supposedly that is what they offered him, but
Mm-hmm.
they only gave him like 300,000 or something like that.
But see, this is the
But I
thing
don't know.
about
I can't remember the full details, but I know
full
it was
details. Yeah,
a lot of he say she say between the school and between him.
Yeah, they made promises that they didn't keep,
But I
hold
right?
think
up, hold up
but I
on that.
yeah. Go ahead, man.
I forgot who his agent is. Dang, I forgot who his agent is. What happened? Y'all all right about what y'all saying, but what really happened? Him and his representatives, he was still. My understanding, he still finna get his money.
Mm-hmm.
He was finna get his bread. But when he won those first 2 games, I think they beat Houston and they went and beat Kansas at home.
Yep.
You went in there, him and his representatives went into Barry Odom's office when he was the head coach. Went in his office and said, yesterday's price ain't today's price.
Dirty.
That's what they did.
Dirty.
And so you decide to sit out the rest of the year. You know where he at?
Some other school.
Yeah, he at James Madison.
Yeah.
Because his old coach at Holy Cross is the head coach of James Madison. But guess what, dog? You ain't even gonna be the starter there. Cause he can't even throw the ball. He can run real good, but he can't throw.
And then what made it worse was they were still winning without him.
Thank you. The backup dude out the backup. And cause if you look at the stats, they lead a receiver who was an all Mountain West first team player. The first 2 games he wasn't getting the ball because Buddy couldn't throw it to him. Soon as the backup went in there, he started getting the ball. Like, and you see that team then they made it all the way to the Mountain West championship game. So they didn't fall apart after he left.
Nah.
So it was just like, dude, what is you talking about? You ain't all that. So that to me, that's the dude that really started it. Well, if I don't get this, I'm gonna go ahead and see it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Come on, man. Now I do agree. They got to get some paperwork. People got to sign some paperwork, bro.
Yeah.
When it coming down to business like that. But I mean, every school gonna have the same cap. So you gotta ask a lot of questions. It's a lot of questions.
That answer there is gonna be no.
Yeah, because
That's what I'm saying.
You can't have the
It's gonna
same
be
cap
no.
at Florida State that you would at Florida International.
Right.
Too
Exactly.
So
different.
no, it's gonna be
Maybe it's
different
by
because
conference. Maybe by conference it'll cap it out by certain conferences.
I can see
probably.
You know, because like these smaller schools, they not finna have that because they facilities, they stadiums ain't even close to like.
Yeah. That stuff have to be taken care of first. You know what I mean? So, and that's gonna require breaking a lot of bread.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I just don't like you talking about putting Nick Saban in charge and Tommy Tuberville. I don't like that, man.
I told Cuz he just got a personal vendetta against the NIL. That's what I said.
Yeah.
With every right.
Him and Dabo. Well, I ain't gonna say Dabo no more because he been spending this off season.
Well, yeah.
I ain't gonna say Dabo no more, even though I don't like him.
And he just now started doing that because he never
just
did.
now started doing it.
He was like, I don't need. That's what I'm saying. But I thought he had. I ain't gonna say he had the right idea because I figured he can still use the portal. But my thing was like, bro, like I ain't finna just owe money at you.
Right.
I mean, you want to come to my school because this is a school you want to go to. You know, but like I said, like I told Mike, man, I'm like, you already got your what if you get an NIL deal, like what is there? What other incentives do you have? Because you already got your school paid for, you on scholarship. So if they were to say we're gonna take your scholarship and you pay money out of pocket, then you're gonna get mad.
Yep.
And then the other part of it,
I forgot.
insurance policy.
I said, because Mike said, if you get injured, you got the NIL money to fall back on. But I was like, okay, but I mean, injuries is part of the game. Like you play the game with the risk of knowing the risk that you'll get either hurt or tackled, and whatever. Something's
Well,
bound to happen.
well,
You know what
I'm
I'm
gonna get.
saying?
And I agree with Ozzy on that, and I'm finna give a good example. The kids at Navy and Army and Air Force ain't getting paid like that.
Right? They on commitment.
They on commitment.
They
Like
two.
now,
You got the
I didn't like what
2 years.
that Army running back did this offseason.
What do you do? I ain't even know.
He was the running he was like they lead in Russia far as running backs anyway, because I
Mm-hmm.
know the quarterback led him in touchdown. He transferred out. He going to matter of fact, he going to Arizona State.
Dang,
But I don't know how much Arizona State giving him. But he transferred to Arizona State.
that's crazy. I
But
didn't even
I
know you
didn't
could do
think
that.
he was going to be able to transfer because he was supposedly, I guess, supposed to have a commitment to the Army Academy, right?
Yeah, like
I don't know
I
how
don't know.
he was able to do that.
I don't know how that works.
Me neither.
I mean, you could still.
Because it's just collegiate though. He should be able to. He still this
I
this
think.
this is just football. He still should be able to. I think.
I think the way, because our West Point is just a military school, so you go to
Mm-hmm.
college, you can go to ROTC
Mm-hmm.
still, and you do the whole officer training thing while in the military or about while in college, and
If
then play the sports.
university has a ROTC academy,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if that university has a ROTC academy, there's no problem transferring.
right, because you're still fulfilling that commitment after you're done.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess that makes sense because, like I said, West Point is just that's just like I said, it's a strictly military thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got the whole West Point history and all that good jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But I know for a fact, these military universities like Navy, Air Force, they don't go to the transfer portal.
No, they
No,
sure don't.
they don't use they can't,
They just
Right.
do. They got to do just old
recruit.
fashioned recruiting.
That's
But
why I won 5 natties with them.
but you know something? I give them props because I know I'm not sure about a Navy, but I know an Army. They're Isaac, you might know about that. I know they expanding the stadium.
Mm,
They expanding the stadium. And I know they
Excuse me.
that was the main reason they went ahead and joined the conference too. Cause that's why they are what they in the American? Yeah, they in the American conference.
the American,
And
yep.
and the rumor is they trying to get Air Force to join the American conference. That's the rumor.
I think I heard something like that too.
But they'll all be in the same conference.
Yep.
Cause a lot of people ain't realized this. If both of them would have stayed undefeated, they could have played like 2 times in like the same month.
Yeah.
Cause they could have played the annual game
And
and
then the
then they
championship
could have
game.
ended up playing in the conference championship game.
Hmm.
But
But I
that
mean,
would
it
have been,
makes
I ain't gonna
sense.
lie, that would have been
It
crazy.
it do make sense that Air Force is not in the American though, because
Cause it's in
Annapolis
Colorado.
and what?
They in
Yes, in
Colorado,
Colorado.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, Colorado State. Yeah, because I used to work there.
Hey,
I
I
went
ain't
to the
gonna lie to
games.
you. I was watching this show on YouTube the other day. I ain't gonna lie. Army, Navy, and Air Force got some nice facilities, dog. And
Yeah.
they got some nice facilities, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
Like state of the art. I'm like, man. Go. I can see why if you go there, a kid to get enticed to go, you know what I'm saying, to go there. Cause
Right.
now one thing I will give Navy, I don't know about Army, but I know Navy expanded their offense this year because they were throwing the ball more. And
Hmm.
because they got that head coach from Mercer, and he was running a lot of pistol. Because, like I said, you ain't never seen Navy use tight ends ever.
Hmm.
And all of a sudden, they had tight ends in their offense. Man, I was like, when since all of us been alive, we seen Navy with tight ends. So
Navy with tight ends.
yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Cause they had the dude who ended up being the new OC last year. He was the head coach at Mercer. He came. They were still running the triple option, but he put a lot of pistol and spread into the offense.
So, what do y'all think about? I don't know if y'all saw the article about the Power Four wanting a 16-team college football bracket as the preferred method.
I wouldn't be surprised at some point they'll have that conversation.
I can see it coming.
So
Eventually.
I think that's too many.
How many we getting now? 12?
No, we
Yep.
got. Was it 12?
It is 12.
It went from 4 to 12.
I think 16 be just right, actually.
Yeah.
If they do expand it. You know what I'm saying? Well,
That's not
it
a bad
ain't.
number. That's not a bad number.
I
I
thought
put it like
8
this.
was the
It
perfect
ain't
number.
if they gonna do it, it's when they gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
12 is good for now, but 12 is good for now. So I guess whenever they decide to revisit that, and if they do expand it to 16, okay.
But I am kind of like what Marcus said last time. They got to have, man, we gotta get some better games, man. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them games, especially that first round, was kind of dry, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Better games, what you talking about?
Like, okay, SMU versus Penn State. You know what I'm saying? Much as I felt like SMU deserved to be in the playoffs. But they went to Penn State, man. You getting blowed out. What the score was? Like 40. What they lost? Like 40 something to 7, something like that.
Yeah, it was a spanking. It was a spanking for sure.
I mean, I know you can't help who you play and how it match up, but I just feel like they got the hope that next year it'd be some better games. You know what I'm saying? The games be more competitive. And so I felt like when it went to the second round, the games were more competitive. It was just that first round, it was kind of, you know, oh man, we getting these blowouts like this.
So according to this tweet by Ross Dellinger, right, about the 16 team, it says the Big Ten and SEC control the format, which would be 4 SEC teams, 4 Big Ten or 4 big teams, 2 ACC, 2 Big 12, 1 Group 6, and 3 at large.
I don't know how that gonna work.
With the season ending with the interleague playing games, 3rd versus 6th and 4 versus 5th.
I'm just not a fan of the SEC and the Big Ten having 4 apiece, and everybody else is just having a.
Yeah,
It should be even down the board, all conference, whatever it is. So in that case, it should be like if it's an odd number, if it's just 3, cool, straight down. All conferences, all conferences should have the same number.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I still think 16 is too many. And
so what you think? 14?
I mean, I thought 8 was the perfect number. Just the top 8 teams. That's it. Because you got your 4 conference championships, or you got your 4 conference champions. And then
you gotta put that large. I mean, one a group of 16 gotta be in there.
Yeah, that'll be a conference champion too, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that should be, because who was that this year? That was Boise, right? Yeah, that was Boise.
Boise.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the way it's at now, 12 is. I think that's.
But what I don't like, here's what I don't like, right? I don't like that if you're a top 4 team. Like, I like that you get a bye, but I don't like that you don't get a home game. Because the first round of the playoffs, the higher ranking team had a home game, which is good,
Right.
right? Because you got to play a home game and get more revenue, so on and so forth. And then the team that actually had a conference championship, the Georgias, the I don't even remember who else it was. Oregon.
Oregon, yeah. Georgia, Oregon. I'm trying to think who else.
I don't know, but 4 teams, right? 4 teams. And they got the bye, but they didn't get a home game.
Arizona State, that was the other one.
Yeah, Arizona State.
Arizona
And
State.
they didn't get a home game. They gotta play a neutral game. I mean, yeah, you gotta buy, which is cool, but why wouldn't you get the home game? You earned it. You won your conference. And you
Well,
was a top 4
you
seed.
know what it is? You know what it is? It's the bowl rights.
Right, the bowl
The
rights,
bowl
which
rights.
is
Yeah. Like the Rose Bowl, the damn
Fiesta
Sugar
Rose.
Bowl, all
Sugar
that.
Bowl.
That's what that
Yeah.
is. That's what that is. Like Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Orange Bowl.
Yep, those
You
3.
know they go,
Those.
yeah. They gonna have those.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't
That
going
that's
nowhere.
that's right. Yeah, they ain't going nowhere. That's for sure. But I see what Ozzy's saying because I'm gonna tell you if you look at it like this, I'm just speaking hypothetically. If say UCLA was like undefeated, number 1 seed, win the Big Ten, all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're gonna send them to a Rose Bowl, right?
Yep.
Guess what? Guess where the Rose Bowl at? They home
At
state.
home.
Breaking up, bro.
Saying, I said that wasn't fair to me. That wouldn't be fair. They get a home game. They'll get a home game second round. It
Right.
is to happen. I feel like that would be fair for sure.
Hold on, I'm be right back. Hold on.
If UCLA win it outright,
Yeah, UCLA went outright. They're gonna send them. They're gonna Rose Bowl.
yeah, the Big Ten and the Rose Bowl is
Like,
connected. But I'm saying if they win it outright, then
yeah,
then
that's
they
a
deserve
home game.
even though that's
That's
their
a
home
bye
turf, then
and a home game.
they deserve it. Yeah, hey,
That's a
long as you
bye
win
and
it.
a home game. Yeah, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying, but I'll be rough. A lot of people wouldn't like it, but I ain't mad. I wouldn't be mad to get it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
As long as they
you,
win it, that's all.
yeah. But you're gonna have other teams look at it like, damn, they getting a home game for their bowl game. You know what I'm saying? That's how they gonna look at it.
But here's the talk though. What did they do to get to that point? They won
But
their games. That's it.
I feel you.
That's
But
it.
I can see that being a talking point though.
Probably, but
I can see that being a talking
I
point.
mean, wins and losses, fam. Wins and losses.
Oh, I agree with you. But I can see that folks gonna
They can
start complaining
complain,
about that.
and the ones complaining probably gonna have more L's than W's.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But I ain't gonna lie, I don't see UCLA getting no Rose Bowl. But
no, they ain't winning the Big Ten. But the thing is this: you just
right.
gotta win. You just gotta win.
Yeah,
Quit complaining. Those W's need to be more than the L's.
I agree,
That's it.
man.
Because
You
they
got
because they.
you got some
Okay, go
nerve,
ahead.
Mr. Coleman,
About what?
getting on here with that Dodger hat on. You know why out there smiling.
It's time for Dodgers baseball.
Here we go, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm sorry, man. I've
I understand.
made
I understand. I'm always still a little salty because Freddie Freeman went to y'all. And I really can't hate you like I want to.
y'all
You know.
didn't put up a y'all
No,
didn't
no, 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 that ain't what happened. His agent went back with the wrong price. And you saw the
yeah
man crying. You saw the man crying. You saw
yeah.
it? I mean, I
I
know he ain't
mean
crying no more, but you know, we always love Freddie. We
I
love Freddie
mean
now.
as much as he wanted to be loyal and he had love for the city, the man still had a number. I
Yeah,
mean,
and I ain't mad at him
you
for that
still
number.
had to meet him for the number. You wasn't gonna play in Atlanta for peanuts.
Oh, I agree. But you
Not
got
not for peanuts and pecans
but you got to understand.
and onions.
Look, look, look. If I had the money, I would have paid him. But you know what I'm saying? I don't own the Braves. I can tell you this: if Ted Turner was still on the Braves, he'd still be in the Brave uniform. I guarantee that.
Yeah, he probably would, and eventually he gonna come back to Atlanta.
Nah, then
But
y'all see that's what y'all do over there in LA. Once they get washed up and
but
trash,
until
yeah,
then,
yeah, y'all send them back, boy. I hope he be done
no,
retired by
I
then.
seriously believe Freddie Freeman. I seriously believe Freddie Freeman gonna come back to Atlanta, like for real.
Nah, I've
Especially if
always
he can get
believed.
on one more ring.
I can
That'd
see
be
He
it.
not gonna
nice.
tie himself down with no long con. He not gonna tie himself down with no long contract in Los Angeles.
How many more years he
He ain't gonna
got on
do it.
that deal?
Maybe 3, if that.
Mm.
Yeah, man, he ain't gonna tie himself down with no long.
And then I know one of his sons. Yeah, one of his sons sick, right? That's why he took that
Yeah.
leave of absence a little bit last year. I remember that.
hmm
Uh-huh.
Now, what I'm hoping is we can snatch up two of my favorite Braves players to come to Los Angeles
No,
eventually.
you don't. You say it. You better not say it out your mouth.
You know, since Los Angeles has a huge Latino population.
Here we go.
I
Here we
mean,
go.
Oh no, no.
Yeah,
I know you ain't
I
talking
know. Yeah,
about
that's what we talking about.
my favorite player on the team is the one that
my
always get hit by pitch the one that always getting hit by
Yeah,
pitches
that's
all
what
the
we
damn
talking
time.
about. That's what we
That's
talking
that's
about.
my that's my dog there. What's his name, man?
Ronald
now
Acuna
my
Jr.
favorite
Yeah,
player
yeah,
on the
yeah,
Braves.
yeah.
Now my favorite player on the Braves is
I know
Ozuna,
who it is.
but
Nah,
I'll
shit.
take Acuna also.
Oh, you can have Ozuna. I don't care. You can have him.
Oh, you like the bear, huh?
Yeah, he like Big Bear.
I
Cause
like
they.
Azuna because he reminds me of Yasiel Puig.
Oh yeah, he do. Yeah, now you say that. Yeah, he
Mm.
do.
But
He
I'll
do.
take Acuna.
Yeah.
But I'll take Acuna.
Hey, hey, Ozuna like to hit women too now.
Well,
That's like he hit
Damn
the
it.
ball now.
well,
Damn it,
Andrew
damn it,
Jones.
man. Damn it, man.
Well, Andrew Jones did too. But I ain't hold
Well,
it against him.
I
Oh well.
we
oh
need to
man.
we need to go ahead and drop a C6 bomb on,
Channel
on
six,
that on that
channel
comment right
six,
there.
channel six condone domestic violence.
Nah, we don't condone that, y'all. But
But yeah, I will kindly take both of them.
oh, I
So
know you
treat them
would.
well.
I know you would. We treat them well. We treat them well. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. Really,
Treat
it ain't
them.
you. It ain't you. I'm worried about getting Acuna. It's the Mets.
Who you worried about getting them? Getting them.
The Mets. Cause you know the Mets because they got his brother.
Oh, his brother played
Yeah.
for him?
Yeah, his brother played for the Mets. But he already done came out and said he want to stay with the Braves. But You know him and Brian. I put it like this: Brian Snooker will not be the manager of the Braves within the next 2 years
Mm.
Why you say
because
that?
you ain't see about him and Acuna got into it, kinda.
Nah.
Last week or
When was
two,
this?
about 2 weeks ago. Cause,
Uh,
Cause Brian, all right, what it was, Jared, I forgot the white dude name, played the outfield. He hit a ball. It went to the outfield. He thought it was a home run. And he was just jogging around the bases. Ended up the ball didn't go out the park. He got thrown out at second base. So Ronald Acuna tweeted, he was like, if that would have been me, they would have put me on the bench. Which he ain't lying. He told the truth. Because if you know the history of the Braves, they talk about you got to play the Braves way and all that type of stuff, going all the way back to Bobby Cox. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't
Over
lying. And then Brian Sticker got up there talking about, I ain't see the tweet. I don't know what he's talking about. No damn well what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't like Ronald Acuna tweeted it, but he wasn't lying with what he was saying. But I'll tell you this, buddy that happened to, he got sent to AAA like next day. You know what I'm saying? They sent his ass to AAA. So,
okay, that's what's going on here.
Yeah, I see that. He probably getting some of that rain, man, because I know we done got it today.
Yeah, he was saying there's some bad weather going on his way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's raining bad down this way too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I went through it on the way home. But yeah, man, I feel like, man, I think the Braves gonna be good. I was just upset they didn't let Allison stop the Braves ownership, which they own by the same people that own the Denver Broncos. They
The
didn't let
Walmart people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Walmart, yeah. They didn't let Alex Anthopoulos do his job. Alex Anthopoulos been spending money the last 5 years. But this offseason, they wouldn't let him spend no money. I ain't like that. Cause dog, Matt Fried ain't got no business playing for the Yankees.
Damn sure don't, man.
And guess what? Matt Fried like 7-0 this year, man. Last time I looked. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, change the location can do something for you, man.
Then,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Then we know we needed a shortstop. The best shortstop on the market, let it be known. I want to go to the Braves.
And who is
They
that?
wouldn't let Allison Stopley spend the money. He with the Giants. See what
And
I'm
who is
saying?
that?
I forgot the dude's name. He played for Milwaukee last few years. I just can't think of his name. I put it like this. He going to get you 30 homers. I put it like that. And he played good defense. So that's the only thing with the Braves. And they can't say, like one of the Braves insiders tweeted this. He was like, they can't say they ain't got the money because they made all their money really out off of the battery. The battery is before you even get in the stadium.
Damn.
So they said they ain't even spent that World Series money.
Oh man.
That's what I'm saying. So it ain't like they hurt for bread. So, like I said,
Boy,
we'll
boy,
see.
boy, 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 boy.
Oh, I know what I meant to ask y'all.
Nice.
Did y'all see?
Okay. He unfroze.
Uh, did y'all see the Washington Commanders getting a new stadium?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Where the old RFK
So
Stadium
they
is.
Yeah,
actually, so it's
they
official
going
now.
they
They
going you
actually,
remember I told you
they,
they going back to
That's right.
RFK?
okay. So it's official now. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
why
it's good.
when they
But it's gonna
announce
be
Washington get, yeah, that's why they having it at the mall instead of because the stadium ain't gonna be built, so that's why they having it at the Washington Mall,
Yeah, it
which is
ain't gonna be
basically the
built
Washington
till
Memorial.
it ain't gonna be built till 2030.
Yeah, so that's why they having it at the Washington Mall,
Mm-hmm.
and that's gonna look fly.
I ain't gonna lie.
Same spot where I have a dream speech, right?
Yeah.
Same spot.
Same spot.
I don't like that. Now that I think about that, I don't like that. Because that means
Yeah.
Roger Goodell gonna be sitting in that same spot.
Hold up. What I don't like about it, I guess when they made the announcement the other day, they gave Mike homeboy orange face.
Oh, hold on. Before you finish,
I'm just messing with you,
bruh.
Just messing with you.
Go ahead, man.
I
All
just
right.
said that because you like calling orange face.
Yeah, you damn right I do.
Yeah. They gave him Washington Commanders jersey up there when they were making the announcement about the draft. They had Roger Goodell up there and all that. Talking about that's how I know they made the Eagles go to that White House too. But they
Yeah.
so
Because they got to have the NFL gonna need Trump in their back pocket for when they need a favor.
Yep.
So yeah.
So they Josh Harris need to be shot. No, let me don't say that. Well, I'm about to get back. Josh Harris got up there. He tried to diss the Eagles while he was up there doing it. Talking about, yeah, I know they gave you a jersey, but we ain't got no bird on this one. But when last time y'all won a Super Bowl, shoot, I was little. All of the kids.
90, 89, 90.
91, wasn't it 91?
Yeah,
Mark Rippon.
yeah.
back I'm going.
Oh, hold on.
That's the
You
first.
to my watch?
That was their
Yeah.
last
You to my
time
what?
in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Lost to the Bills.
Yeah. They had Mark Rippon was the quarterback. I remember that. Yep. But we're gonna see, but that is gonna look fly. That's gonna look fly in downtown DC. I ain't gonna lie. They getting a stadium, they're gonna have the draft. Yeah, that's gonna be straight. And you know that's Chocolate City.
What you call it?
Yeah, the
Chocolate City.
The real Chocolate City. The real Chocolate City.
All right.
Hold up. Well, you saw your boy graduated today.
Used to be the largest population in the United States.
Yep.
Before now it's Atlanta, but it used to be Washington D.C. for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Miles, who you talking about graduated?
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, he I seen a video on Instagram, I think it was.
Man, they having a lie. They like
Academic All-American.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they live practice. I think it's Saturday night.
Who, Jags?
Yeah. And that probably be his first practice, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
What number he wearing with the Jaguars?
12. Number 12. It's 12.
Same thing with Shadua too.
Mm-hmm. I think that's gonna change.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think that's gonna happen, or why?
Cause they said I think what I read is right. They said some wide receiver got number 2 and didn't want to give you the number 2 or something like that. When I guess
No, I was saying he's getting the number. No, we're saying he's getting the number. He's got the number 12.
No, but I don't think he gonna. I think he just gonna have 12 through mini camp. I don't
Oh,
think he gonna have it time the
oh,
season start. I think
gotcha.
either him and Buddy, whoever Buddy is, that got number 2, either gonna come to some kind of deal, or Buddy probably gonna get cut anyway. One or two. I don't know who it is, but so cause it's a lot of people. I don't care if it's DH Gay, NFL Shy, or Fanatics, probably done bought Sanders number 2 jerseys.
Okay. He kissed Anthony Edwards on the cheek.
Oh,
Okay, but other than that, ain't nothing
okay.
but it ain't nothing too crazy. I thought maybe he
Mhm.
done something stupid.
Yeah, I thought he joined Byron Scott. So
Yeah, let's talk about that.
yeah, yeah.
Man, you
I
heard about
saw it the other
What?
day at work.
Hold on. Say that again. Have
Byron
I
Scott?
heard?
Yeah, you ain't heard
Nah.
about Byron Scott.
Okay, there's this woman came out the woodwork. She is suing him for sexual assault, for an assault, for an assault that happened like almost about like I think like 36 years ago when he was playing for the Lakers. The
Yeah.
Lakers was having like a summer workout at a high school. They was like and they was like filming some type of like video documentary or whatever. And pretty much what ended up happening is they ran everybody out of the gym, but there was this
Mhm.
particular girl there. And the way the woman described the story was like, Byron was like, everybody got to go, but she can stay. So, after the practice, they talked, you know, kicked off a conversation and say Byron cornered her or whatever in a closet and forced himself on her. This was like during his first time with the Lakers.
I want to say it was around like it wasn't his rookie year. It was like his sophomore year with the Lakers, second year with the Lakers. I want to say,
Yeah, it was like his third year. His third
like a
year.
third year.
It
Yeah,
was his third year.
yeah. And
So
see,
now this woman is suing him.
yeah. And then you want to know what's crazy about it? It happened right when his podcast actually getting hot. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? He got a pretty
Yep.
decent podcast.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, man.
Man.
36 years. 36 years, dog.
Man,
When you
all
look
them
at
I've,
the
man, all
when you
them
look at
jokers,
go ahead.
all them jokers,
Go ahead.
all them jokers probably wishing they AC green now.
I was just about to go there. I was just about to go. You look at the history of the Lakers, okay. You look at the fate that Magic Johnson had, and now you look at what Byron Scott going through. Maybe AC Green was on to something with this abstinence thing. Maybe he was on to something
Yeah.
because he I don't know, man. That's crazy, especially when AC Green tell this story about every time they went on the road, Magic would literally leave a woman in the room for him, spread out on the table like a Cracker Barrel plate, ready to go.
Say AC, say AC be like, nah, I'm good.
woo, boy. I
Hey,
have
hey, hey.
maybe he was
I
right in
do.
the end.
Hey, I'm finna say it. Y'all probably you might gonna have to edit it, but I'm finna say it. Hey, AC Green was Stephen Hilling them. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
all right, here we go. It said, Coach, he coined the acronym DART, DART, which stands for detailed, accountable, relentless, and tough, to describe his coaching philosophy. With the help of Network, he unveiled a logo for the phrase during Syracuse spring game and will be putting out an apparel line. Brown also hopes to become as a thought leader in the college sports space. Over the past several months, he became more vocal in the media about his opinions on changing issues in college sports, like the
Mm-hmm.
transfer portal and the NIL.
Mm-hmm.
He says he has several ideas for reforming college football rules, including offering just one transfer portal in December and mandating that players put between 40 and 60% of their NIL earnings and savings. He also suggested the idea of completing school in 3 years. I think that you should do 3 years at a school, Brown says. In 3 years, you should be able to get your degree or be very close to being done. In 3 years, you have an opportunity of going to the NFL.
And see, and
And
see. Go ahead, Mike.
uh, no, I don't really say anything else about that.
All right.
But go ahead.
And see. That's why I like Fran Brown. Fran Brown, he trying to do something to solve the problems. See, what Tommy Tuberville, Nick Saban finna do, they finna try to rob them boys. That's
They
what
just
they
try to get rid of it all together.
that
That's what
That's
it
yeah.
sounds.
that
Everything,
That what that.
everything
see,
just read out by Fran Brown sounds reasonable. That sounds
yeah,
like a compromise.
yeah. And
I
You
think we
breaking
lost
up,
when I
Fran.
first
Miles?
heard him, man,
There you go.
I was impressed with Fran Brown. I ain't even Georgia State. Yeah, dude, smart man. Dude done been around a lot of winning. You know what I'm saying? He was on Matt Rule's staff at Temple when Temple was
Mm.
winning. You know what I'm saying? Like he even said, which with a lot of coaches, you take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But he said he don't want to leave Syracuse. He said that's it for him. But but if a team in the SEC, a Big Ten, come calling him, I don't know if he, unless Syracuse finna spend the money. You know what I'm saying? So,
That could very
but
well be the case.
but but he do seem like when you hear him talk, he seems like he real, he authentic, and like Marcus said, that sounds like a solution right there. You know what I'm saying? Because I like how he spoke out when him and Dion was trying to get that spring game going. He was like, "Well, because if we were Nick Saban and Bill Belichick, they probably would have let him did
Exactly.
it." Yeah, right. So, and then another thing about him, he ain't that old. Like I think
He looked like
I
he in
ain't.
his 40s.
Yeah, I think he just turned. He ain't that old. He might be 41. He ain't
Damn.
that old. Like, like he still can. Like what I'm saying, he can still relate to these kids. You know. So
And that's
He's
important. That's
43.
important, man.
He's
how old is
43. 43.
43?
Damn,
Mm-hmm.
same age as us. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
that's what I'm telling you, man. He a real straight shooter. Like that receiver, Syracuse leading receiver who left to go to Penn State. He told him, he like, cause I guess the boy went in there and asked for more money or whatever. He told him straight up. He like, man, you ain't Travis Hunter or that receiver for Ohio State. I'm not giving you that money. That's basically what he told him.
That's crazy. Miles, check this out, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know me and Mike done 2 watch-along movies on this stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
This the movie we need to watch. With this
Okay.
conversation that we having, we need to watch Blue Chips. Because everything you describing is a scene from Blue Chips. Remember when that big white boy tried to hold up the game before they went out there? The one that was supposed to be like the fake Eric Montrose
Yeah. Yeah.
that was on the team.
Mm-hmm.
The one talking about I need 100 grand before or I ain't gonna play tonight.
Right. Right.
That one, yeah, that's what that whole thing, yeah, that's what. We need a line. We need to do a watch along for that whole movie.
Oh yeah.
But the
We'll have to
Blue
do
Chips.
that. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to do that. Cause man, like some of this stuff, boy, it's looking like a movie. No doubt.
Mhm.
It's no doubt there. No doubt there.
All right, we're gonna do one more topic and then we're gonna go off the air, but we ain't gonna log off. We just gonna go off the air.
All right.
All right, so did y'all hear about Smokey Robinson?
Yep. I heard about it today.
Like you ain't hear about it?
Nah.
Well, you about to hear some. Well, well, I'm glad you're sitting down.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that kind of news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
$50 million
right, go ahead, go ahead.
$50 million lawsuit being sued by 4 women for sexual assault. Uh, the years for about 10 years. From May 2014 to February 2020.
All the way to COVID. Yeah. Huh.
4 different women.
What the hell be going on with these cats, man?
I don't know, man.
God damn,
Yeah, I had heard about it today.
85 years old.
That's what I was about to say. Got to be about 90.
85 years old. Being a freaky ass, nasty ass nigga.
But you know something though, not being funny, I expect that when you around that age.
Hey, just like my
With some of
homeboy
these
Will
jokers.
Mills, I follow on YouTube and Facebook. He from New York. Pack him up, son. Pack him up.
Or like
Oh, I
Dr.
tell
Who
you,
want
man.
to say 50 lashes.
Damn, man. That shit's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And this is what I don't get, right? These older figures, because he was just on Vlad TV trying to kick game and drop knowledge and talk down on all the younger generation and all that. You done got on all these interviews talking all this trash, and you in your house holding with him women hostage. Yeah, doing all of that there. I'm gonna send the article in the group chat because if I actually read the article, it might get the video down.
You know,
If
you
I
know,
actually
you
detail
you know
some of the
who he
stuff he
reminded me of? You know who he
who
reminded me of? You know what movie he reminded me of? Trap. That movie
trap.
with Josh. That movie with Josh Hartnett. The
Oh
one with
yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
nah, it ain't a movie. Shoot, he remind me of doggone First of all, he remind me of Clifton Powell on Women Now or Lose. That's who he remind me of.
Yeah, that's another one.